Hi, Cheryl here, coming at you with some finished objects. Okay, I'm going to try and get through this video before my husband gets home. It's 5:37 Monday evening. He should have been home. I guess it's overtime again this week. Lovely. And I just fixed my couch, and as you can see, the children mess it back up. I give up. Okay, I'm actually going to do 2 reviews in this video and show you, what are you doing with a cat toy? Gunner stole a cat toy. I'm going to do 2 reviews in this video and show you my latest finished objects. Okay, the natives are restless again. Okay, where do I want to start? Let's see. Okay, I'll start here. Alright, this is a little bear that I made. So stinking cute. His legs are not jointed. I actually just sewed them on in a sitting position like that. He has a little rusty bell, a little cotton flannel bow, shoe button eyes as always, and he has hand embroidered face. So this is a little bear, so stinking cute. Okay, and then these, I'm actually calling these baby shower bears because they can be done in any colors. Like these 2 are mint and yellow, but they can be done in pink, blue, whatever. And I think they're just perfect little baby shower gifts. And I did joint them. And they're actually, except for the bow and the button, they're fine for baby. Like, you could put these in the crib with the baby. I hand embroidered everything, so there's nothing that can come off. And obviously, the mom can take the bow off or just display the bears and not give to baby. Whatever. But I'm actually calling these baby shower bears. They're a nice size. So cute. Fuzzers from Polyfill. Okay, that's them. I made 2 of them. And then I wanted to make a fall mustard bear. Again, jointed limbs. Always with me. And I just love this little dude. Well, he's not little at all. He's quite large. But he's solid mustard. And then he has a cotton flannel bow with a nice button on. Hand embroidered eyes. I did eyelashes this time. Shoe button eyes. Polyfill fuzzy. Okay. Now, those 2, I just want to show you how using different yarns can produce different results. Okay. This bear I'm about to show you with the same exact size hook, and this bear, same hook, same pattern, different yarn. Completely different result. Okay? This is part of my review. This is that new RedHeart Hygge yarn, I think they're calling it. But let me show you, he's jointed. Okay? He's done hand embroidered muzzle, shoe button eyes as always. Beautiful ribbon I just purchased at Mr. Ryan's Shippensburg factory outlet. And let me get the yarn out. I should have done this before, but it's okay. It's right here. This is the yarn. I went through a bunch of this because I made a bunch of bears with this yarn. Hold on. I have a tangled mess. The colors I use for that bear is Pearl, which is the white, and this one, Plum Candy. I think it's called Plum Candy. Okay? And it's this yarn here. I don't know how they get Hygge out of Hygge. But let me review this yarn. Sorry for the mess. I don't know how that happened, to be quite honest with you. This yarn, first of all, feels like butter. I mean, it is that soft. It reminds me of back in the day when I think I might have felt cashmere. It is just so soft, okay? I have a little bit hanging yet. It is at Walmart. It is, I just had a receipt here. At Walmart, which is closest, it was $4.68 a skein. And you get, let me see how many yards here. 132 yards, okay? Now, I bought this for a specific project, which I'll get to in a minute. But I had a total of 4 of these. No, wait. Right. 4 of these and 4 white. And I'll show you what I got out of it. This is what's left out of the 4th. And let me get my white out. Pearl, as it's called. And this is what's left of my pearl. Okay? So out of 8 skeins, this is what I have left. And I'll show you in a minute what I made with all of those. But back to the review of this. This yarn crochets gorgeous. I mean, it's not hard to see. It's not hard to feel your holes or anything. It just is awesome. It slides right through your fingers. It's so soft. I used a 4.5 hook for my first one, and I kept feeling like I was losing it because this is actually considered a number 5 bulky, and we used a 4.5 hook as per the pattern. Well, not we, I. And I kept, like, my hand was cramping because it was a big project, and I kept trying to, like, hold on to it because I thought I was losing it. It just slid right through my fingers. So, so nice. I would love everything in my life made with this yarn. It is that soft and that, I just love it. So, this yarn, I cannot wait. I'm going to keep watching and utilize as many coupons as I can, and I'm going to stock up. They have gray, they have blue, they have green, I think. They have a whole bunch of different colors, but I went with the plum and the pearl for my projects, and actually with leftover yarn, I came and made this guy. This was actually the first. I'm calling him a panda. He's really not a panda because panda bears look different. But panda to me in the fact that his legs and arms and ears are a different color. But this guy is absolutely gorgeous. I just love him and I'm so proud of him. And he is the softest of the soft. Now this also would be safe for a baby. If wanted, what I would do is no shoe button eyes, and I would embroider the eyes. No problem. Anything. This is not safe for a baby. And I did want to add too, all my bears are weighted. I put stuff in to weight the bottom. These are not weighted. I did not weight them because I didn't want any of the weighting material to ever pop out in a baby or a child to choke on it. So the baby shower bears, as I'm calling them, are absolutely not weighted. Every other bear, unless if someone would order and say, you know, I want this for a child or a baby, then I won't weight them. But that's the only exception. But this bear is weighted. He's posable, joinable. His head is not. His head's attached the way it is. His head's not going to move at all. But I just love this bear. The feeling of him, even my husband's like, oh my goodness gracious. So now, I also made this bear. This was my second bear I made with this yarn. I had left over from the original project, and I started this guy. Look at this bear. She has beautiful lace. I doubled lace and made a bow. Put a button on it. She's jointed. She has a tail. This bear, I'm telling you, gorgeous. She sits so nice. Again, would be a beautiful baby shower gift even. All I'd have to do is no button, embroidered eyes. No problem, no weighting in the body. Okay, so this is another project I got done with those 4 skeins of plum and pearl. Okay, but the reason, and this is the big review and the big reveal, the reason I bought that Hygge yarn to start with was I could not wait, and I purchased Holly Miller Proper Pineapple's Lucas Bear pattern. So I had to get, she made her bear, I think, in the steel, which is a gray. But I didn't want gray, and I saw that plum. I couldn't even believe it. When I walked into Walmart and saw it, I thought I was making that bear out of acrylic. Walked into Walmart to look for something, I forget what, and I thought, okay, I'll check the yarn. I might have been looking to see if they had anything clearance. And I'm like, all right, I'll check the yarn, because I always do, and I'll be doggone, when I saw that, I almost had a heart failure. So, I'm going to show you what I made with my Lucas pattern and my Hygge yarn, and then I'm going to talk about the pattern. Okay, here we go. This is my version of Holly's Lucas bear, and what I did, his limbs, his legs are not jointed, his arms are, so his legs are stationary. This bear is adorable. The paw pads and the muzzle are actually done in 2 skeins of a different gray, a darker and a lighter gray, because I wanted to contrast it. And then it's like a, I don't know what kind of design bow. It was a fat quarter. And then a button. I did use a plastic nose and just a line down his muzzle for his mouth. I normally don't use plastic noses, but I think he looks great with a muzzle. Or with a plastic nose on his muzzle is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the review of the pattern. Pattern is written different than any pattern I have ever used. The way Holly does her counts is totally different. Like, she'll do a stitch or two and then the increase or decrease in the middle and then a stitch or two to make your count. I never seen a pattern done like that before. But it kept it interesting, and it wasn't hard to follow at all. I mean, I didn't nuts up or anything like that, as far as that goes. The pattern did call for 2 of your main color yarn and 1 of your contrast. And I'll be honest, this is 2 full skeins, and I only had this much of the hand done, right here. I needed another skein to complete the arm and 1 of the legs, I think. Now, I used the 4.5 hook as the pattern required, and I don't know what I did. The only thing I can think of is I got my stitch count off. Other than that, this pattern is written phenomenally. The pattern comes out identical like it's supposed to. The bear is absolutely gorgeous. A beautiful size. I mean, this bear is gorgeous. I love the humpback. My husband does not. I do. Very old-fashioned. Love it. Holly did an amazing job with this pattern, and I'm so glad I purchased it. And I cannot wait to get more of this Hygge yarn so I can make a ton more Lucas bears. The only other thing, and this is preference, it has nothing to do with Holly's pattern whatsoever. These legs, it was the first time I ever attached legs like this. And then when I did this bear, it taught me... Oops, I got my hook stuck in my bear. That's funny. Hold on. When I got to this bear, I actually knew what to do with these short legs. But Holly, her pattern, these legs are short. So I attached them like that. I really didn't go to the video that she linked in the pattern to show me how to attach these legs. So, for the first time I did it like this. I sewed the legs right onto the body as per joint them, or as opposed to joining them, which again I was never used to. But then apparently it wasn't such a bad deal because I did the same thing with this dude, and he turned out super cute. So when I make another Lucas, I might decide to just add more stitches and make these legs longer so I can joint the limbs, the legs as well as the jointed arms. Other than that, my review and my feeling on the Hygge yarn from RedHeart and the Lucas pattern from Holly Proper Pineapple is thumbs up all the way, 10s across the board. Absolutely love the quality of the yarn. Absolutely love the quality of the well-written pattern. The bear turns out to die for. This bear looks like any bear you would get in a boutique. I mean, this bear looks expensive, extremely expensive. And it was so easy and so fun to make. The yarn is like butter, like I said. And if you have not, I encourage you to run out there and grab Holly's Lucas Bear pattern and get you making some Lucases. All right, I want to thank you so much for stopping in and seeing my video and let me share what I've done in a little mini review of Holly's Lucas Bear and the new RedHeart Hygge. And I'll be back again with some other items. Oh, you know what? I was doing boot cuffs. I'm not even going to add it to this. This video is about the bears, the Hygge, and Holly's Lucas pattern. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. Have a great night. I'm so glad that you stopped in. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you back on my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.